Hey, it's Friday. Check it out. Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity that is Ken Shaving and BSing, home of your Big Shave Best champion. As always, adjust those fingers, wrangle. Trying another level at it, a box, to see how this looks versus the just having it down on top of my Rockwell cases on my stand. So check it out. So first of all, let's go back to yesterday's shave with the Zay blades. So they are not Japanese, they are Chinese. Thank you. Down in the comment section of my first or second video in this series, I want to credit members Stuart, and Stuart, I forgot your last name, I didn't look, I apologize, and JMJM. And I credit them in the comments on the well, Stuart I thanked, and then JMJM I put in the comments. I want to thank you all for getting me the information so I could correct it. Zay blades are Chinese. They're not Japanese, but I would say I got a good shave from them. Better than the Dorco Titan. And take it as you will. I read some people didn't like the blades. I thought they were fine. They could be a decent daily driver. I'm leery about using second shave, although I was smooth yesterday for a good portion of the day. Now it's coming up on 12 noon, so today's shave is going to be a day plus about 6 hours. So with that, let's talk about today's blade. Today's blade is the Qball Platinum Plus. I did read up that these are made in the same factory that make Persona Reds and Crystals in Israel. So this is an Israeli-made blade. And from what it looked like in the packaging, it looks like they come in very similar packaging to the Crystal. So let's open them up. So they got a pull tab, kind of like a bubble gum or something like that, except it just helps you pull all the way through. So this is a 10-blade tuck. And let's slide out. Of course, the labeling comes out like this. And oddly enough, it's the same, it's a similar wrapper to the Crystal blades. And give me 1 second while I pull my stuff here. God, why do I say things that just come out awkward? What? I don't have a tuck of my Crystals here? Son of a gun. Well, I don't want to open one up all of a sudden, but I will say they look like the Crystal blade in terms of the wrapper, which is interesting. They come the same. Let's see what's here. Well, they say Super Platinum with the arrow mark. Looks just like a Crystal blade to me. Interesting. So, and as you know in the experiment, we're using the same hardware. So this is the Rockwell 6S. It's going to be on the plate 4 again. So let me put the blade down and unscrew this properly. Drop that blade in. So I'm expecting this to shave like a Crystal. And the fact that it comes, about the only variation I could see in the tuck itself is the label insert. Because otherwise the wrapper, the tuck itself, and the blade marking is all the same. Stand by with the atomic rocket at the ready. And the cube, we're going to face prep. Water's in the cup. And again, staying with the same constants. Crown King Formula Soap Base. This time it's Porthos, which is an Aramis-based Chypre scent, matching Aftershave Splash. Going to use the Star Jelly. And of course we have our friends at the ready, Shave X Alum Block. And we're going to be using our old Thayers as getting low. So let's wet the face. Tap water is warmed up. I am out of the shower. So I am cleaned out, hydrated, ready to go. So I got to remember to make sure I look up because now the angle's a little higher. I don't know, I'm just experimenting with stuff, but along with the blades apparently. Alright, let's turn that on. So again, thank you JMJM and Stuart for getting me that information and then correcting me. I appreciate it because we want to get the correct information out to those viewers. So thank you for watching and thank you for adding your comments and feedback. I really appreciate it. So we can get everything good for the rest of us. They gave me links. I even had a bill of lading from with country of origin and everything. So they are definitely Chinese. No wonder they weren't right up there with the two main Japanese blades. That explains a lot, doesn't it, kids? Okay. All right, so let's get the brush loaded here. That should be enough. Thinking back to my first video with the Dorco Titans and then how much water I added to yesterday's shave with the Zay, I would say it's possible I did not have enough water in the soap initially, but I thought I did, especially with the second passes and the third pass, and they just still were not, I mean, they weren't not that great. I mean, I said comfortable enough, but I had too much feedback. I mean, I literally, on a daily shave, I had so much feedback with the one blade, and then shaving the next day after what ended up feeling, feedback-wise as a rough shave, I used the Zay blade, and a drastic reduction in the amount of feedback when I used the Allen block that day. So, or yesterday, I should say, because we know it was yesterday. Painting in that water. Okay, so why did I use PAA soap in case y'all are Crown King base soap? I just wanted to use the lime, and then I said, I got these blades in at the same time, so let's just do the experiment, and then let's keep it constant. I mean, I got plenty of Soap Commander, I got plenty of Sterling, or I could do the same thing. But since I wanted to use that lime really badly, that kind of set me apart. I didn't do this to advertise PAA stuff, which I've done in the past, yes. I just said, well, since the blades are changing, let's just do what Nick Shaves did a few years ago, borrow his premise because his methodology was solid, and let's take that into account when using the new blades, keep everything consistent. Because if I get every soap reacts differently, but when you get one soap base, you want to make you want to minimize the variables. So, I mean, I can certainly do this again and start with Sterling or probably Soap Commander. I think that between Soap Commander and PAA, those are the most soaps I have from any artisan. Close follow-up is probably Sterling. Sterling's right up there. I haven't done a count on the three, but among those three, they're the ones I have the most of that are made by the same soap base. So, well, I mean, I got Phoenix stuff, and so Crown King itself, I have a decent amount, but I also have the old Phoenix shaving formula, but everything's converting, so. I wonder if Douglas can offer a trade-in program. Let me upgrade my soap bases and give me like a discount, and we'll clean the soaps up and donate them to a cause or something. All right, let's get the blade warmed up. All right, Rockwell 6S Plate 4 Qball blade, which I'm expecting to be basically a crystal blade. Which is good, because they're good blades. All right, so far so good. Feels about what I anticipated. Trying to minimize that pressure. So they're platinum coated blades. All right, let's rinse off and see where we are after one pass. Yeah, for the record, after one pass with most blades, I'm pretty much the same. So the second pass is usually where I get more hair reduction to where I can decide if 2 passes and cleanup is good or 3 passes. So let's find out. But yeah, pretty much normal 1 pass standard. I didn't feel the drag like on the Dorco, so they're definitely sharp enough. Feel smooth. I don't have any initial like irritation or feedback when applying this soap. And so effectively, if they're crystals, which I wish I had the tuck available to pull a blade out. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I emptied it or it fell out when I had it in the drawer. You know what? Let's pause. Yeah, that's what happened. I didn't have it. I put it in my drawer here. So here we go. I'll take that one off because that's one I got from Tri-Blade accidentally. So they come in the same tuck. This is the label difference. And I got the wrapper here. Minus the color. They say Super Platinum with the stars. They even got the same font, do not wipe. Let's see, get that down there. Do not wipe, rinse and shake dry. And the labeling says Super Plus Platinum. I'm just going to pop another one open here. Super Plus Platinum, let's see. Yeah, same labeling. The arrow is offset, at least from this is the, see the arrow is centered. And patent number 3071856. They're crystal blades. Same patent number. The only difference I'm seeing is the color on this wrapper and the position of the arrow on the label. So if you already like crystal blades, then guess what, kids? You're in for a treat if you get the Qballs. Even better. Yeah, it's even better right there. I'm even better there. It looks like the crystal on the R4 plate is a great combo for me on my neck. cruising along. Fantastic. Yeah, well, now I'm very pleased knowing there's no difference. So I got a 10 tuck. If you want crystals, you can get 120 off Amazon because you get 12 tucks of 10. And I thought the price was extremely reasonable. Free shipping for Prime members. And in all honesty, I've given away so many since, to different folks that I've run low, but I have so many blades that I can do whatever I want. I mean, I've given away a number of pull silvers. Because I got a hair I got to deal with tweezers there. Little weeper, that's in a normal spot. With a new blade, that usually happens. Yeah, very smooth. All right, let's rinse off and see where we're at after pass 2. Well, it's painfully obvious that, and I mean painfully like figuratively, that A, it's definitely a crystal blade, and B, it's vastly superior than either the Dorco Titan or the Zay. Those two are down here, bang, crystal blade. So we're going to do a third pass lightly, especially to hit our denser spots and the little tough area. But the neck area, it's normally needs a little more work, needs a little less work, but it still needs work. But I'm smoother on my cheeks in 2 passes than either blade. Now knowing it's pretty much crystal, same patent number for God's sakes. Looks like they just changed ink and maybe slight location on the arrow detail, but they are exactly the same everywhere else except for that arrow position and the insert in the tuck. So, in a way, if you're curious, well, you've already tried crystals, I'm saving you some time. But if you don't have crystals and they're not available anywhere, but you see Qballs, get them because they're crystals. And you'll be very happy. Because I am very happy right now with this shape. I'm going to add a little water back. Keep that mustache area nice and lubricated. For the third pass. In fact, we're going to start with it. I'll go just a skip. We'll see if it opens up. Sometimes I catch my lip like an idiot. All right, let's hit up that neck and let's get finished. Oh, good, it came up. Don't have to break out the tweezers. All right, rinse. Open up the razor here, get it in there. Question, because a lot of these blades say don't wipe. Is that because it's wiping perhaps takes off some of the coating? Plus you're putting cloth to the blade and you're just dulling the blade, which I think is more likely the case. You don't want to dull the blade artificially. And screw up the grind more than what a shave does. So I'm assuming you don't want to put cloth to the blade because unlike stropping a straight razor, a DE you just start chewing up. Because it's not intended to be rubbed on a towel. It was meant to shave a face. Or body part, whatever. Okay. Cold water splash, then we'll do the alum. I'll tell you, with using the alum block and then the witch hazel with alcohol, and then the star jelly, and then the aftershave, if I ever get a face infection from a cut on a shave, I've got an autoimmune problem because I am killing every damn germ. Neck minus right here, no feedback. Face, mustache area, yes. Like I say here, a little bit here, but I did 3 passes all over that with a very sharp blade. So more feedback than yesterday, but smoother shave, definitely cleaner. Did not have to do as much work to achieve it. As Brian says, the executive shave company, pat your face dry. Don't rub your face. And he's right. Rubbing your face with a towel like irritates your skin, stretches your skin funny. Pat your face. All right, while that's drying, theirs first. And again, for those who were newer to my channel, wonder why I use so much post-shave product, when really it's not necessary, is first of all, I'm trying to keep the skin in good shape. I like, being that's 2 years into, 2+ years into my shaving, about 2.5 now I guess, into my adventures in wet shaving. Hi, Adventures in Wet Shaving. Channel, check him out if you haven't, Adventures in Wet Shaving. I like the ritual also. While I like treating my skin well, I've learned in the last couple of years, definitely moisturize. This product was, I wish I was sunscreen, but witch hazel is great for the skin. And if it wasn't for somebody like CDB driving that point home, you know, magic made from witches or by witches or whatever, you know, I wouldn't think about it too much. Initially, when I first started watching wet shaving videos more intensely, he was one of the first guys I watched a couple years back, because he popped up after I started learning a little more about this incredible hobby and grooming habit we have. All right, Star Jellies absorbing in a little bit of menthol. Yeah, this is a really good shave. So let's get some Porthos on. peppery green, cologne-y. I mean, it's like basically it's old school Aramis. His take on old school Aramis, and it's manly. And it's definitely manly. Great spring scent, as a matter of fact. Chypre, this is about the only real Chypre I've used. And if they're anywhere close, I guess I've changed my mind on Chypre scents. So we'll take that for what it is. So with that, we're getting 26 minutes in. So the Qball. Where's my thing? The Qball Platinum Plus blade. Made in Israel. Here's the blade. It is effectively a crystal blade. So, like I said, they'll be equally good. This shaves just like a crystal I've used. Crystals that I've bought. I am very happy with the shave. So, there you go. If you haven't tried crystal or Qball, get either one. You'll be fine. Tryblade.com. So thanks for watching. I don't know what else to say except it's lunchtime, so I'm going to get some lunch. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. Cheers. This afternoon. Oh, it's Good Friday, so you have to watch out for school zones and your school buses. Take care, and I will see you all in the next video where I believe, I can't wait anymore, we're going into the Asco blue with red pack, which is, I believe, is uncoated stainless. So it's the same blade, just not PTFE coated. So we'll see how it goes. Take care, and I will see you on the next video. Too sweet. Cheers. Bye.